Yellowstone fans need to watch the epic Kevin Costner Western series that debuted 6 years earlier. Long before Kevin Costner appeared as John Dutton III in Yellowstone, he was already a star in Hollywood. With 2 Academy Awards to his name, he was already a renowned actor and director. He became a sensation in 1985's Silverado and 1989's baseball drama Field of Dreams. Silverado would not be his last attempt to become a Western standout, as he would later go on to direct, produce, and star in Dances with Wolves, 1990. That movie would become an enormous success, grossing $424 million on a $22 million budget, then ushering in Costner's 2 Oscars. Costner went on to enjoy a long and prosperous career, which helped him gain even more influence in Hollywood. He appeared in a litany of famous and infamous movies, including JFK, 1991, Waterworld, 1995, Man of Steel, 2013, and Hidden Figures, 2016. All the while, he worked as a producer and director on various projects. The actor has even developed The Horizon, an American Saga franchise, which disappointed at the box office after Chapter 1's release. The most surprising role that he accepted, however, came 6 years before the actor debuted on Yellowstone. Kevin Costner is best known as a Yellowstone star. When Costner signed on to Yellowstone, it was a massive surprise. The show, which was created by Taylor Sheridan, first premiered on June 20, 2018, and ran for 53 episodes across 5 seasons. Alongside Costner, Luke Grimes, Case Dutton, Kelly Riley, Beth Dutton, Wes Bentley, Jamie Dutton, and Cole Hauser, Rip Wheeler, all joined the cast and were primed to enjoy a long career. It would become a veritable sensation, as audiences flocked to see just how the Dutton family would save their economic powerhouse of a ranch. The neo-Western helped to reinvigorate love for the genre at a time when Westerns were becoming increasingly rare. Today, Sheridan has been able to leverage that success into a full-fledged franchise, while also working on other Westerns including Lawmen, Bass Reeves. Costner's inclusion was a major part of the show's draw. It was the first major scripted show for the Paramount Network, and Costner was a well-known movie star. By signing on for a rare return to TV, Costner was lending both credibility and attention to Yellowstone. Once audiences tuned in, the incredible performances, thrilling writing, and ever-increasing stakes were enough to keep them hooked. Costner's involvement was simply the first step in engaging them in the first place. Without his involvement, it might never have become the media juggernaut that the Yellowstone franchise is today. The various spin-offs, including 1883, 1923, and the upcoming shows 1944, 6666, and The Madison would likely never have entered development. While Costner is best known for Yellowstone, he has been taking steps to distance himself from the franchise. He appeared in the first 8 episodes of Season 5, but issues between Costner and Sheridan led to a split. There were several reasons for the separation. Costner wanted time to develop his series, Horizon, an American Saga, and Sheridan's external projects were reportedly posing a problem for production scheduling. With continually delayed scripts and ever-changing expectations, Costner left the franchise before Season 5, Part 2, could be filmed. In his absence, the narrative was rewritten, and John Dutton III was written off of the show. Luke Grimes would later speak about Costner's exit, emphasizing that production for Season 5, Part 2 was the easiest season we've filmed, as Kevin being gone meant some of the conflict was gone. While Costner did not blame Costner outright for the conflict, it explains why Costner might have wanted to leave. Before Yellowstone, Costner thrived in a forgotten TV show. The tumultuous production of Yellowstone could have indicated that Costner is simply not meant for TV shows. He spent much of his career as a movie actor, starring in feature films with few other appearances. That notion is deceiving, however, as Costner did star in one largely forgotten TV show, Hatfields McCoys. The show was a short 6-hour miniseries that aired in 3 parts. It began airing on May 28, 2012 and ran for consecutive days before concluding on May 30, 2012. It was produced by the History Channel and was largely meant to share the real-world conflict between the Hatfield family and the McCoys. The feud began during the Civil War and would eventually escalate into a full-scale war of its own. Costner was tapped as the star, and he took the opportunity to portray the real-world Hatfield, Devilance. He starred alongside several other notable actors, including Bill Paxton, Aliens, Tom Berenger, Platoon, and Boyd Holbrook, The Sandman. The show would go on to draw over 13 million viewers, which was an impressive total for a channel dedicated to educational content. It also won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and 3 Primetime Creative Arts Emmy Awards. Costner, personally, brought home the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Miniseries or a Movie award. It was a massive accomplishment and proved that he could lead a TV show just as well as he could star in a movie. Every Yellowstone viewer needs to watch Hatfields and McCoys. It would be easy to overlook Hatfields and McCoys as a forgotten relic from the early 2010s. However, the show is still worth watching today. The show remains exceptionally positive with audiences, who gave it a 93% rating on Rotten Tomatoes' popcorn meter. Critics were also favorable, though less so, granting a 73% tomato meter score. They praised the drama, the exceptional performances, and the compelling writing. While there were some complaints about melodrama, every review reflects the criticisms that Yellowstone received during its run. Just like in Sheridan's show, there are no true heroes in this series. Everyone is unrefined, unheroic, and unrelenting in their pursuit of glory, power, and vengeance. Hatfield and McCoys never shies away from admitting that even its central characters are morally bankrupt, which makes for extremely compelling television. It offers a perfect balance of drama and action, making it a perfect show to watch even today. The show remains one of the most underrated miniseries of all time. It embraced its concept perfectly and balanced history and drama without ever fully stumbling. As the divide between Americans becomes stronger than ever, the bloody conflict between the Hatfields and the McCoys is also a worthwhile way to remember the cost of open warfare. There is a reason that the show remains a standout in the History Channel's catalog. Even if most reviewers fail to remember the legacy that Costner left on the Hatfield and McCoy saga, it is worth watching to see another underrated Costner Western. Yellowstone is an amazing show, and Hatfields and McCoys is the perfect complement to its legacy.